If you're currently moving out or you're planning on moving out, this video is for you. I made some notes on my phone, so we are going to touch base on what I wrote down. So, if you're moving out, congratulations. It is the most beautiful feeling ever that one person can get. And if you are planning on moving out, well, move out. Yeah, you better do. And you better do it quickly. So, we're going to talk about moving out and all the things that you can prepare for or plan for, and all the things that you're going to face when you're already there in the new home. And I would suggest that you move out alone before you move in with a roommate or with a partner or with family. I would really love you to experience living alone. There is no happiness that comes with staying alone. Like, please, like, hold on. I mean, if you have kids, it's the same feeling as living alone. Yes, the kids might be there. You might feel the presence, but you're just still alone. Like, you're alone. Trust me. So, the first thing that we need to focus on is money and bills. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. You need to budget your money for all your bills. Like, you need to budget for groceries, like transport, the Wi-Fi, electricity, or rent if you'll be paying rent. You need to budget your money for all these things, because if you don't budget now, you're gonna find yourself moving back to where you came from. And that's not what we want, do we? So you need to make sure that you have rent for at least 3 to 6 months before you move out. But if you're moving out because of a toxic situation that might be going on, okay, go ahead. But if you're just planning, if you're planning on moving out or you're already moving out, just make sure that you have enough money for rent, for groceries for like 3 to 6 months. For instance, if you lose your job today and you're still moving out, what I mean is you still have the money to sustain yourself through 3 or 6 months. Does it make sense? Yeah. Like, it is very imperative that you always have your first month's rent saved before you move out. As long as you have your rent, especially for those people that are moving out because of a toxic environment, make sure that at least you have your first month's rent, so you know that you have a full month in your new place to figure out how to make money or to pay for the next month. You know, moving out is very tricky. It's for people that are brave-hearted, honestly. But it is the best feeling ever. Like, oh my word. Especially moving in alone, you have no idea. Also, you need to, now I'm talking to the people that are planning, you need to factor in costs that will lead to cleaning supplies, bulb fixtures, and most importantly, your toiletries. Your toiletries, guys. Toiletries are so expensive. You need to factor in all aspects of costs. Like moving, like the bills, man. I'm talking money and bills. Toiletries are literal bills because you need to get them every single month. So you need to put them in your bill. Also, I know this might not be important, but you must track every cent that you use in at least 3 months. The first 3 months, let's do it like that. I would do it for 6, so you know that you are, so that you can know if you are healthy in spending or very unhealthy, because most people are very unhealthy and they buy unnecessary things. Also, this is very important. You never ever spend your rent money thinking that you will replace it. But again, if you have the money, go ahead and use it. Why not? But you wouldn't use your rent money if you have money. So think about it wisely. Be careful. Be careful with your spending. Be healthy. And another thing, you need to learn how to set reminders for every bill, like every due date for every bill. So if you're going to pay your Wi-Fi on the 28th, make sure that you list that out so that you don't forget. And also you put the money separately. You know, when you do your money, do people actually do like money preps? I hope you do money preps. Money preps is like putting your money, like after getting paid, like you separate your money. That's like money prepping. So you separate your money, like this is for bills, this is for Wi-Fi, blah, blah, blah. You don't put everything in one place. You create multiple accounts for that. It's like wallets. If your bank gives you wallets, there's something like that. So you put wallets, and each wallet is like you rename it to whatever you want it to be. And you're like Wi-Fi, bills, water, what, stuff like that. You need to money prep. So now we are moving on to the food and the cooking. Come on, like come on. This is very important. You're living alone now. Well, I hope you are. Even if you're not, it's still for you. Okay. You cannot be buying takeaways every single day. But if you have the money, again, go ahead. Why not? Right? At least learn 5 basic meals that you can cook every single day. And then the weekend, yes, why not make yourself some pizza or make yourself some burger or cook yourself some pasta? I don't know. If you're not keen on cooking, bake yourself some cake, man. Order in, I don't do something or go out with a friend, go buy spatula, cheap stuff. Be on a budget. Be a budget girl. I'm kidding. You don't have to buy spatula. I mean, but spatula day is nice actually. Like on a Saturday, spatula day, like it's good. Like it's really nice. So another thing, I'm gonna repeat this. Don't waste your money on takeouts every single day. I mean, once a week is enough, if you are really keen on splurging yourself. But I would say just like once a month that you're like at least once or twice a month, at least takeouts. At least takeouts isn't like you're gonna order in or you're gonna go out to a restaurant or you're gonna buy something on the streets at least twice in a month. At least. But if you have the money, you might as well do it every day. Why not? Because you have the money, right? Like, now, this is very vital. Keep your rice, your frozen foods, your pasta, all these foods that you need to cook, always have them stocked. Like buy in bulks, man. When you do grocery shopping for your move in, make sure that you buy in bulks. You don't buy small packets thinking, oh, but I live alone. I'm gonna cook like, I can buy a small packet for like every other 2 weeks or like a month. I get it. But just buy in bulks so that you know that you're covered for the next 3 to 6 months because these things can stay for the next 3 to 6 months, even to a year. So you need to stock up on that. And also, you want to tell me that you won't be inviting anyone to your house? You won't be cooking for anyone? Imagine buying a small packet of rice and you invited your family. What are they going to eat? Then now you're forced to go out and spend more money, buy more things that you don't even need because your family's home. And, but when everything is in the house, they cook whatever is in the house. And you don't have to go out your way to buy something expensive for them. But I mean, if you have the money, why not buy gifts for them? You might as well buy them Lamborghinis. And I'm kidding. But all I'm just trying to say is you don't have to spend unnecessarily. So, okay. All right, sweetie. Okay, now that you bought your groceries in bulk, right? Your rice, your maize meal, your pasta, your cans, and everything. Now what you need to do is you need to buy your groceries every week or every 2 weeks because now you're alone. Even if you're family man, buying groceries every other week or every 2 weeks is essential. Like it's imperative that you do so that you don't waste food. Now, another thing is you must invest in basic kitchen utensils, bruh. Just basic kitchen items like your pans, your pot, your knife, your cutting boards, stuff like that, spoons, mugs, bruh, plates. Those are basics. Like, come on. Do simple things that you'll need. Like, come on, do the right thing. Think about it. Focus on essential stuff. Buy basic things if you don't have enough money. Even if you buy just 2 items, like 2 plates, 2 mugs, it's enough. It's fine. Don't buy one. Even though you live alone, just don't buy one because you might get a visitor. The people that are going to help you move in. If you have a friend that will help you move in, what is she going to eat in plastic? Come on, be a nice person. Be friendly. Come on. At least buy 2 if you don't have money. But if you have the money to spend, why not even buy the whole set? You know what I mean? Now, this is the last part for your cooking tips. Always meal prep. Like on Sunday or on Saturday, I prefer Saturday because Saturday you have a lot of time to do most things, right? On Saturday, just sit down in the evening with your coffee, with your movie on, and meal prep. Like, no, not your movie because now you're going to focus on the movie, but like play some light music and meal prep. Now, this is for your cleaning and home tips. Listen, cleaning supplies are not optional. Make a checklist because now if you don't get cleaning supplies, you won't clean your home. And Dirty home is not a nice place to be at. Be a hygienic man. Be a clean girly. Be a clean gent. Like be clean. Like clean your home. There's nothing nice when you just wake up and the dishes are gone. It smells good because you cleaned the night before you went to sleep. What you need to remember is you need to do your laundry on a schedule. If you're saying that you're gonna wash your laundry every Friday evening, do your laundry every Friday evening, not when your clothes run out because hey, you guys have never been invited somewhere or you've never had somewhere important to be there and your clothes are all out, like all your clothes are dirty. You ask me, I know how it feels. Don't let your clothes run out. Also, make sure that you wash your dishes every day so that you avoid pests because why are you not washing your dishes every day? You can't be that lazy. Wash dishes, the same dishes that you make and you don't want to wash them. Come on, bruh. Wash your dishes every single day. I beg of you. Every single day. Even like have use that fast method. Like you use a pan, you wash it immediately. Don't just leave it there. Unless if you have a lot of family and now it's like you have to wait for everyone to finish and then wash the dishes. Okay, that I understand. But if you're alone, you use the pan for some bacon and eggs, you wash it. Immediately you dish up, you wash the pan. Then you come on. I cannot teach you basic stuff like this. This is basic hygienic tips or things to do. No, 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 no. Be a clean person. I repeat, be clean, man. You need to learn basic home maintenance. I cannot stress this enough. As a girl, and for boys that don't know anything about it, you know, we consider men to be wildly knowledgeable at this. But you also need to learn basic maintenance. Basic, like changing a light bulb. You want to call someone. You want to call the management team to bring the maintenance team to come fix your bulb. You must be joking. No, you must be kidding. Like, no, no, that's funny. Like, oh no, that's a silly joke. Basic maintenance. Oh, you can't unclog the drain when the drain, your sink drain, you can't unclog it. No, 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 no. Be realistic. And you know that pouring oil in the sink will clog the drain. And you know you can't unclog it. Why are you still pouring the oil in the drain? Come on, be realistic. Be mindful and thoughtful for yourself. I cannot teach you such things. Learn how to unclog a drain. It's not hard. I don't know how you do it, but learn how to do it. I still don't know. I also don't know how to do it. I need to learn too, but learn it. I can't teach you basic things like this, bruh. Like basic. No, come on. You must be joking. Unclog the drain yourself. Stop calling maintenance. Ooh. Also, you clog the toilet that you pooped in. Your poop is like gigantic that enough to clog the drain. And you want to call maintenance to unclog the toilet for you. Your poop. Your own poop. You see how selfish and evil you are? Like that is being cruel. Don't be cruel-hearted, please. Why would you call maintenance to unclog the toilet for you? Your poop. Learn how to do that, my sister. Buy a plunge and like pump 1 2 1 2. And also, why are you clogging the drain as a girl? Why are you doing that? Like, stop using a lot of toilet paper. Or if you're gonna use a lot of toilet paper, at least flush. No, just flush. Because the only thing that can clog a toilet is the toilet paper. Flush, Joe. After every wipe, at least flush because you're clogging the toilet. And don't say, hey, you're wasting water, blah, blah. Then don't waste toilet paper if you don't want to waste water. Right? Now, this is also serious. Okay, at this point, I feel like all points are serious. Buy a toolkit. Like the one with the hammer, screwdriver, a full toolkit. Buy that. You're going to need it. What makes you so special that you don't need a toolkit? Everyone needs a toolkit. Buy a toolkit. I also need to get a toolkit. I don't know where it is, honestly. I'm being honest. I don't know where my toolkit is. I need to get one. That's a reminder. And the last thing on how to take care of your home. Please, take out the trash regularly, like every single day. Okay, if not today, but every other day. Don't take more than 2 days without taking out the trash. Don't say, oh no, but the trash is not full. I'm not going to take. No, Trash smells. And smelling things spread fast. Now we're going to come into your home. Not that we are going to come, but I'm just saying, even you yourself, you're going to enter your home and you're, oh, clean your room. I'm in your house. Clean your house, dude. Take out the trash. Like, you can't be leaving trash lying around everywhere. Okay, I know it's not everywhere. I'm just saying, just take out the trash. Come on. No, this is not funny. Trash smells. And smelling things spread fast. Now, we're moving on to the safety and independence tips. Now, this is basic life skills, basic social skills, basic common skills. You must know who your neighbors are. Like, know who lives next door to you, like left and right, who lives front opposite you, and also next door to the front opposite of your house. At least know 5 neighbors. Or if not 5, 10 is also fine. Know your neighbors, guys. And another thing is, you need to lock your doors and your windows, even if it's during the day, like if you're leaving the house. Another thing, don't be going around, oh, I live alone, I live alone. Why are you telling everybody that you live alone? Are you stupid? I'm kidding. But like, don't be wise. Be a wise person. Like, be a clever girly. Don't just tell people that, oh no, I live alone. Yeah. No. Don't give people tabs to keep on you. No. Come on. Be smart. Huh? What are you doing? And when you go out shopping for your groceries and stuff, make sure that the first time you go shopping, you also buy a first aid kit because you're going to need it. This one, I cannot go into more details about it because why don't you have a first aid kit? You must also learn emergency numbers. Put them on your fridge so that maybe if you can't move or you faint and then you wake up, you're paralyzed. You know, you can see the emergency numbers and you call people. And always keep your phone on you. Always. Don't say, oh, I'm going to leave it charging. If you're leaving the other one charging, carry the small one. You know those small phones without Wi-Fi? Just buy that one at least and keep it always on you. So that if you just fall and trip, you hurt, you can call someone. But if you faint, just know it's over with you, my friend. If you live alone and you faint, it's over. It's time. You're gone. At this point, you just need to do the sinner's prayer so that you go to heaven because you're gone. Who's going to help you? No one. No one's going to help you. And the last thing, I live in suburbs, blah, blah, we never get load shedding. I don't care. You will get load shedding. Now you need to buy candles, like flashes, not flashes, what you call this, flashlights. Buy those, like those load shedding flashlights or those load shedding lights. Buy that for when you have power cuts. And also make sure that you have food for load shedding, like your cans and your fast foods, man, like the things that you can eat fast. Now, this is the last part, okay? The last part that I'm going to give you tips on, which is the emotional and social tips. My people, you're going to be lonely. Leave some room for loneliness. It's normal at first, but if you have with family, forget this tip. But if you're alone, you're going to be lonely. You're going to be lonely. Come on. Even if you have your kids with you, you're going to be lonely because you're going to need some company, talk to people. It's just, you know what? Just expect loneliness. You're going to be lonely and it's normal at first. But if it drags on, it's not normal. You're depressed. Also, you need to build routines that you know that you're going to be grounded on. Like if you're saying, okay, I'm going to sleep at 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m., do that. 8 hours sleep. Or if you're going to sleep at 8, wake up at 4 a.m., do that. Be grounded and make sure that when 8 hits, all your lights are off and you're sleeping. You hear me? And also another thing about lights, always switch off the lights during the day because you have natural lighting outside. Open your blinds. You have natural lighting. The bill, my sister. Now you're not living in your parents' house or your family house. You need to think about the bill. You can't be having all lights on. Come on. Unless if you have all the money for it. Okay. By all means, please. But still, even if you have the money for it, you're going to waste your money on these takeouts, on the bill. Tomorrow you won't have any money. And now you're gonna be doing what these people do that save things to save their bills. You know what I mean? Be smart. Be a smart girly. And also, if you need help or you're stuck with something, ask for help, please. If you're female, don't ask help from a male neighbor. Please respect yourself. Because why are you asking a male neighbor to come to your house, in your house? Be mindful. Loena, you're asking for things that are too far from you. Next thing you're gonna, hey, let me not even go there. But like, if you need help, ask for help. Whether you're calling or calling someone or calling for maintenance, if you really need the help, just call for help, okay? Also, you need to make your space cozy all the time. Make it cozy, make it feel cozy. It's home. You need to feel at home. And also, you need to be in touch with your friends and your family. Because why are you not speaking to your friends and family just because you're in a new place? I mean, some friends you outgrow, but then your family? I mean, you have close people that you can speak to. Please speak to them by all means to avoid depression, to avoid it completely. But if you're just like me, you don't need, like, you don't love talking to people like that much. You're not always on the phone. Like with me, I love my close people. Like, I love them. But I can't be with them all the time. Like in a day, the maximum people that I can speak to is like two people or three, at least three when I'm being thoughtful and not for so many hours unless it's for prayer. Like I can't converse. Yeah, I had a good day. I did no for so many hours. No, calm down, like relax. But speak to your family and friends, okay? And the last thing that I'm gonna tell you, enjoy the freedom because it's all about freedom. It's about growth, not just stress. You're not moving out to be stressed about bills and blah blah. Move out when you know you have the means to move out. Then you will not be stressed. If you're moving out, I really wish you all the best. It's a rocky journey at first, but then in the long run, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's very cozy. If you make your space cozy, okay? It's very nice. Cut down on costs, unnecessary costs. And also, if you're gonna live with a roommate, just be careful. Choose your roommates wisely. If you're gonna live with a friend, be careful. They never leave. If you're gonna live with your partner, a boyfriend, which you shouldn't, because why fat and sit? Why the fornication? Why are you fornicating? But if you're gonna live with your boyfriend, also be careful. They never leave. They just never leave. You know what I mean? If you're gonna live with your husband, now, yeah, my sister, you have won. My brother, with your wife, you have won. I all the games in life you have won. Your husband, your wife, your kids. Um, Even like adopt more kids, you have won. But if you don't want to adopt, it's still fine. I mean, you don't have to adopt. So yeah, this is it for my tips for moving out. If you're moving out, I wish you all the best. I love you so much. Be safe, move safely, don't break your things, and I will see you in the next video. Remember, I post videos every single day, so you better check out. I post them at 6 p.m. every single day, so you better check them out. I don't know if I'll be posting story time, Q&A, advice videos, or lifestyle. I don't know. You don't know. Just wait for my videos at 6 p.m. I love you so much. Take care of yourself. Have a great one. God bless you.